An award-winning dude ranch where the personal touch and hospitality is carefully blended with the services and amenities of a fine resort.
And all you have to do is drive down the road. White Stallion Ranch offers a one-of-a-kind getaway, and Russell True, owner of White Stallion Ranch, is here with us this morning to talk about it. Nice to have you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Always great to talk relaxation and staycations, because we live in such a beautiful place, we might as well stay here. So give us an idea of what guest ranch vacations are like, because many people may never have been on one before.
Right, so guest ranch, dude ranch, sort of the same thing. It's really a destination vacation on a ranch setting. So they really started out as ranches that started accidentally taking guests, and particularly here in Arizona, morphed around the weather and amenities, you know, pools and tennis and all those kinds of things. So it's really a place somebody goes to experience all that it offers.
And I always love when we take a look at some of the videos and the pictures that you give us, because it really transports you. So where do some of your guests come from? Do you have some of them here in Tucson and then other states?
So particularly at this time of year, summer, our guests are a lot of them are international. So we put a flag up for every guest country, and right now we've got 7 flags flying. So that means there's 7 different countries represented in our guests, but then they might be right next to a Tucsonan or somebody from Massachusetts. Or
so they're coming from a faraway place. How long do they typically stay at the ranch?
So the Europeans will stay 2 nights to 2 weeks. In fact, we have some folks from Germany that are there for 3 weeks right now. So it's kind of both ends of the spectrum, where your domestic people are going to maybe stay more like a week, get the whole experience, because it takes a week to get most of it done.
Right. I mean, staying that long, you really get a sense that you went somewhere, right? Even if you're from here. So someone who has never really necessarily been into staycations, I know I am, they really are an amazing way to feel like you got away. And you can really do that here, right? Talk about the experience and why it makes you feel like you have been transported.
Well, you know, we're just over the mountains from Tucson, but when you cross the mountains and drive down our dirt road, and you're on a ranch. I mean, there's horses all around, there's cattle. The longhorns come into water, but you know, it's not beans and bacon and cots and and you know, folks from Deliverance. It really is a it really is a nice vacation with comfort, but it's all real experiences in a very Western, authentic setting.
Yes, I mean, this is authentic, and I love to be able to talk about this, because not a lot of people may be aware that you can get all of these types of activities in one place, and you've won so many awards with this. So talk about that. What do you attribute that to? Well,
you know, we're really flattered and, you know, excited about the awards, being USA Today's #1 family vacation in America, and Smarter Travel's top 12 all-inclusives in the U.S. That's that TripAdvisor for 8 years in a row, #1. That means a lot. I think it's because dude ranches are set up to succeed that way, because it's very personal. You get to know the people, they get to know you. It's not a hotel where you maybe, you know, barely ever get to know anybody. There's very little staff and guest interaction. Dude ranch is very different. So then if you kind of pay attention and do what you're supposed to do well, and somebody luckily notices you, maybe you'll win an award. You know,
word of mouth too.
So much better than, you know, a lot of those corporate experiences. You go to a regular hotel, it's all corporate. Unlike that, this has that personal touch to it, and it's great for events too. Talk about a memorable way. If you love the old Pueblo, if you love this part of the United States, if you want to make, say, your wedding really stand out in people's minds, go here.
Well, yeah, I mean, weddings, we've got Panther and Safford Peaks. I've seen them on some of the cuts here, and you know, it really is a dramatic background. I mean, that's why we've had 29 films, countless TV shot there. So if you can have that as your background as you get married, and then some of our facilities, our Longhorn Room and some of our patios, and it is a if you want that type of wedding, it's a hard one to beat.
And so you have some new additions, right, to what you're going to be able to offer soon. Services, activities. Tell us about that.
Well, you know, we've been there, our family's been there 54 years, and we really focused on that upscale dude ranch segment. But, you know, people are saying to us, we want some other stuff, you know. it's a family of 4 and dad doesn't really like horses, as an example. So we now have shooting, we have e-biking, which are those electric assist bikes.
Love those
Oh,
things.
yeah.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah.
You know, we're all the same on those.
That's a
They're the great
point.
equalizer, right?
Yeah.
And then rock climbing. So this, you know, people are doing these rock walls, and they're fun, they're interesting, but now they want to get out and do a real mountain.
Yeah.
We have 37 climbs, beginner to advanced, on a real
Yeah.
mountain.
And you can sit in a saddle and pull up to the bar and order a martini. You get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, we have a full bar.
I
It's a
love
great
that.
place to
So-
go after the day.
So much to love there. Thanks for being back here.
Oh,
Nice to
thank
see
you.
Thank you. And later on today, we're going to be posting a special offer for the White Stallion Ranch on our website. But in the meantime, you can learn more about the Dude Ranch at whitestallion.com or by calling 520-297-0252.